Guys, you're welcome to my channel on YouTube. Okay, so this particular broadcast is dedicated to everyone applying to universities abroad. You want to travel out to study. There's usually a letter that you are expected to write that you will explain, right? You try to convince them, right, to give you the admission, especially if you're writing to school in the US or even in the UK. They will ask for this statement of purpose, why you want to come to the US. So, right, so there are certain things you need to take note of while drafting your letter. Number one is you need to have an understanding of the school. Do your research on that school. All right, you need to do your research on that school. That is one. Research on the school, okay? Now, when you do that, it helps you to have enough materials, right? Something to talk about, all right? When it comes to trying to convince them why you had to choose the school, why is that school in particular? Let me say I'm trying to apply to Georgia Tech University. I need to know about Georgia Tech University, the history of the school. All right, why the school it's outstanding? Why I am choosing the school? I need to understand what landmarks you know you find around that place. What facilities do they have? How is their learning system, educational system? Do they have the best of labs? Assuming you are going for a science project or science course, do they have the best of auditoriums? Do they have the best of teaching staff and all that? So you need to do your research on the school. Then, secondly, you need to be able to explain why you are choosing that course in particular. Why that course? All right. They need to know why you want to study that course. Right. In particular, I want to go for maybe MSc in project management. I need to let them know why I am choosing that field, right? Why I am choosing that field, why I feel it's a lucrative field of study or area for my career. So, and why I think if I study it, I will come out better, complete, and satisfied. Alright, so why do I think there's a future in that field? Then, thirdly, I need to know why I am interested in studying that course in that school in particular. Now, this is not the only school that is offering that program, but why did I choose? All right, it still boils down on the research you're supposed to make. Why do I choose that school as a place to study that course? All right, so why study that course in that school? So I would have researched. I would have contacted a professor in the department while trying to get more information. I would have even tried to establish contact with some students there, right? Because I need to understand what their learning experience is, right? And I will look for a lecturer, a professor in that field to ask him why I should apply to the school. Why in the school is this different? Why studying project management in their school would help my career? So I expect that his reply will guide me why in study the course in that school. All right, so that's the next point that you look at for why study the course in that school. Now, if you are able to find this out, you will be able to give them something to think about. All right, something to something impressive. Now they will be able to say, okay, I think he knows what he wants. Let us give it to him. So first, research on the school. Why that school? You have to be you have to have a lengthy, all right, paragraph on this one. Why that school? All right, make it like 300, 400 words. Why that school in particular? All right, the next subheading is why that curse. Make it 300, 400 words. I mean, it's good to have a lengthy statement. All right, explanation. All right, and thirdly, why study the course in that school? All right, so if you're able to, let me say you distribute it like this: 300, 300, 300. You will be able to get something tangible, all right, to present to them. So this is how you draft a letter, stating your interest in the school while you are applying to study in that school, for overseas applicants especially. Thank you for joining us. Remember to follow, all right, for more context like this. It is well with you.